Sincerely, I'm shocked over this news report. The first mention of an Igbo man in connection with the alleged coup against President Tinubu, which happened last year. At a point, it was as if there wasn't any coup attempt, but rumors. However, later, the news of the coup attempt, which was abortive, resurfaced again, with the mention of several military officers. We celebrated the non-participation of Igbo soldiers in the alleged coup attempt, but the most shocking is what is currently trending. That. Anyway, welcome to this class. A Nollywood actor arrested over alleged coup plot against Tinubu. That is the latest. He is not a general. He is not a soldier. He is not a politician. He is an actor. How does an entertainer allegedly end up inside a military coup investigation? Is this political drama? Is it national security? Or is it something deeper? Today, we're going to break everything down calmly, carefully, and intelligently. Reports from Business Day, Premium Times, and Vanguard say Nollywood actor Stanley Amandi has been linked to an alleged coup plot against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. According to the reports, he was allegedly arrested months ago. As we already know, military officers were also detained. The defense headquarters reportedly confirmed that a plot to remove the government illegally was uncovered. Investigation are said to have been concluded. Wow. Now, listen carefully. The key word here, and it's very important, is alleged. Or you say alleged, whichever. No court conviction yet, even though they said the investigation has been concluded, but no court conviction yet and no final judgment yet. But this story is serious, as you can see, because once you hear the word coup, that is not a small matter. It is something that is taken serious in any country. Now, first of all, we look at the word coup. What is coup? A coup d'etat simply means a forceful or illegal removal of a government. That is very serious. Usually, it involves military officers. It happens suddenly. It attempts to take control of power. And Nigeria has experienced coups before, especially between 1966 and 1999. So when the word coup enters Nigerian headlines, it triggers historical memory. Again, it is not a joke. Anything coup is not a joke. Now, some will be wondering, why would an actor be involved in an attempt to remove a sitting president? This is where the story becomes unusual. We have not heard that actors were mentioned in connection with past coups. So, security sources reportedly claim that Stanley Amandi may have been recruited as a propagandist. What does that mean? It means someone who helps shape opinion, someone who can influence people, someone who can spread messaging. So when you hear propagandist, that is what it means. It doesn't mean he is part of those who carried guns or did some planning with the military. No. He's there to spread public opinion, influence the people. That's in this sense. Now, think carefully. Actors, they understand storytelling, and they also understand media, and they also understand emotional influence, and that is why they could play in a way you'll be watching and you'll be captivated. Now, if you are planning to change a government, you don't just need guns. You need narrative. Remember, note, everything is still allegedly. So you need public justification if you want to change a government. And that is what makes this case interesting. If the allegations are true, remember, these are allegations. Allegations are not convictions. So nobody said anybody has been convicted. What we said, according to the newspaper reports, they said investigation have been concluded. Now let's look at it from a bigger angle, political context. Nigeria right now is under serious economic pressure. There is high cost of living. There is fuel subsidy removal effects. It is really biting hard. And there is inflation. And there is youth frustration too. And historically, coups often happen in environments of economic hardship, political dissatisfaction, public anger. Now, I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm not saying this is why this coup or this is a justification for this coup. I'm trying to teach us a pattern. Now, when citizens are stressed, tension rises. But here is the key lesson. In a democracy, power change should happen through elections, not force. So, whether you like a government or not, constitutional processes must remain supreme, even though in some of these countries it has been bastardized. It is not the people's vote that counts, yes, normally, in some of these countries. Now, let's let it be balanced. Let's be balanced. If military officers were involved, they will face military court. It is called court martial. Now, if civilians were involved, they will face civil courts. And in court, evidence must be presented. Charges must be proven. Defense must be allowed. In law, everyone is innocent until proven guilty, even if headlines are dramatic. This is how democracy works. You hear things like an accused person is given an opportunity to answer to the accusation. I don't think anyone has been convicted yet. They said investigation concluded. They did not say some people have been convicted. Now, this case raises serious question. How deep was this alleged plot? Was it truly organized? Was it exaggerated? Were there political motivations behind the arrest? Why was the arrest made public now? Because we heard about this coup since last year. We heard about the coup since last year. There are questions journalists and citizens must ask calmly, not emotionally, not violently, not recklessly, but intelligently. This story tells us three major things. Nigeria's democracy is still sensitive. Security agencies react strongly to any perceived threat. Public trust matters. Now, when citizens feel unheard, political tension grows. Media influence is powerful. Actors, influencers, journalists, they shape narratives. That is why responsibility is critical. Note again, allegedly. It's only an accusation for now. Nobody has been convicted. And to the youth watching, political frustration is real. Economic hardship is real. If I want to present to you what is normal or what is being said, it's a political or illegal power takeover is never the solution. Change must come through civic participation, voting, peaceful activism, accountability, lawful engagement. We are aware the votes might not count, but then Nigeria has suffered from instability before. Some are saying we cannot afford to return there. What do you think? So, looking at it again, what do we know? A Nollywood actor has been linked to an alleged coup. Military officers were reportedly arrested. Authorities say investigations are complete. Legal processes are expected to follow. But until court proceedings are conducted, it remains an allegation. In democracy, facts must replace rumors. Evidence must replace emotion. What do you think? Do you believe this is a serious national security breakthrough? Or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But remember, discuss responsibly. This report is based on publicly available media reports. All individuals mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. This program does not promote violence or unconstitutional actions.